My thought today is on sticks and stones. Um, who hasn't used their word not for good? Who has not said some things that we wish we could take back and had never been said, and we used them as sticks and stones and hurting somebody else? Maybe it was a knee-jerk reaction. Maybe it was something uncalled for. Maybe, anyway, whatever we said was anything but positive or uplifting, and was negative and even didn't show well of our character. Or what about being on the receiving end of that? You know, I'm sure everybody has been on the receiving end of gossip, rumors, negative talk, of hurtful conversations, of misguided judgments. We've both been on both sides of those coins, I have no doubt. And, we must use our words for good as much as we can, but even when we are the recipient of not so great commentary, less than flattering accusations, we can't allow those sticks and stones to embed in our thought process, in our very being, in our mindset, and in our direction and drive. We all have battle scars. We all have wounds. We have great potential for using our words for good. All of us make mistakes. Nobody, I think, says out everything right all the time. I own that. I've said more things than I probably have said that I wish I'd never said. That, sometimes you can't take those words back. Once they're said, they're said. And so, of course, we need to use our words for great potential for lifting each other up. And also using words in a way to forgive, offer extensions of forgiving people, in warmth, in a kind heart, and redirecting ourselves and others when mistakes are made. But sticks and stones, as much as they can hurt us and make us second guess or doubt ourselves or even others, we have to remember that that's what they are. They're words. And it's what our actions are about that really get us to where we want to go, as well as a good positive self-talk of how you talk to yourself, your subconscious. Telling yourself that you are worthy, that you are good enough, that you do have a plan, that it may not be exactly right now the way you want it to be, or in the time frame, or anything that you hope the things to come to pass, but you've got to believe and keep it going. We've got, like I said, you've got to learn to forgive yourself and others of those sticks and stones that they can hurt us. I mean, sometimes obviously our pains aren't always visible. Of course, we're all roadmaps of learning and of accomplishments as well as mistakes, but we don't need to be carrying around a tote bag full of sticks and stones of whoever said about us or to us, against us, or whatever. But we've got to put that bag down and not carry all of those self-defeating, sabotaging, senseless, hurtful, going back 2 steps forward as opposed to going forward kind of things. We don't need to carry that around, because all that does is keeps us stagnant and keeps us from wanting to pursue better things for ourselves, to becoming our best, to being purpose-filled. So whatever backpack of rocks and sticks and stones you're holding around because maybe somebody said something to you, let it go. Learn to forgive them, bless them, and release them. And if you yourself are holding rocks and sticks and stones because you're mad or pissed off at somebody, and you're just waiting to use that against somebody, don't do that either. You're only hurting yourself. Yes, in that process, you may sever some ties that you really wish you hadn't done, or make some comments that you can't take back once they're said. You may be able to apologize your way out of it, but sometimes people just don't get over things that are said. They're hurtful and they stay embedded. And so we've got to be accountable for what we say, what we do, and the actions that we go forward in trying to have better results and better relationships and communications with folks. So just put down your weapons, the sticks and stones. Use your word for good. Forgive yourself and others when that's not the case. You know, always try to, amend or mend fences where you can, where you've not been your best or presented your best self, and know that you'll be blessed for that. So